right, we're going to take a look at number 9. It's just going to be a pretty short video for this one. Number 9 is asking me to figure out whether this function right here has a maximum or a minimum. And then I have to find that value. So let's just start by, how do I do this without graphing? How do I figure out if it's a maximum or minimum? And what I actually need to look at right here is this: what number is in front of x squared? So what's my a? If I look at this, a is equal to -1. What that means, remember, if its a is negative, it's going to flip my graph upside down. So my parabola, I don't know where on the graph it is, but it's going to be facing downwards. And so that means that it's going to have a point at the very top called the maximum. So I don't have to graph that to know that it's going to be a maximum. However, to find that maximum value, we are going to have to do a little bit of work because this is in standard form. So as we should know by now, standard form, the only way to get my vertex is to use that whole -b over 2a that I've done a couple times so far in these videos. So real quick, remember a is 1, -1, b is 16, and c is -28. So if I go up to my equation, I'm going to have -16 divided by 2 times -1, which is going to give me -16 over -2, or 8. So my x-coordinate is at 8. Now to find y, I plug that back into the original. So that's going to be -8 squared plus 16 times 8 minus 28. Yikes, which we're going to need to get our calculators out for that because that's going to give us some pretty big numbers. But if I type that all into my calculator, we should get 36. So my output is 36, meaning that is my value of my maximum or minimum. Remember, we can also just write this as y equals 36 if we want. Both ways work. And that's the end of chapter 9. Our last video will cover this word problem right here, so number 10.